Hey, so I just want to share some more dreams that I had. I know before I had posted them, um, but um, I feel like I should do videos too. I'm gonna start posting them on YouTube and not just writing about it on Facebook. But I want to tell you, yeah, about my last two dreams that I've had. The first one was on July 12th this year, yeah, 2021. Um, and by the time I had written this down, I had forgotten a lot of it because it was kind of a weird dream. Um, so yeah, and then I finally told my wife about it, and then she was like, "Yeah, write it down." So uh, maybe someone else can understand uh, what it is and what's going on and stuff. Um, but I keep getting all these dreams. I keep praying consistently that I get dreams and that I can also get understanding from them. But I'm getting more dreams in the understanding part. So anyway, the this one was my wife and I had been in a house on a mountain, um, and it had like a very beautiful view of a valley right in the distance. So um, you could go to like the top floor and look out the window, and there was like a clear cut down through the valley. Like it went and opened, and there's like the valley. It was like clear, empty, nothing's there. Um, but it was really beautiful, and we enjoyed the view. Um, as we'd been there for a little bit, and everything was nice and calm, um, there was like randomly a storm. But each time these storms occurred, I knew that they weren't um, a normal storm. I don't know how to describe that really, but yeah, they weren't normal. Um, so anyway, as I was walking around, like I always would look through this window, but this one time I was just walking by it and a storm happened, um, and I noticed in the corner of my eye that something had appeared out in the valley or whatever, yeah, the open area, and I stopped and looked and I waited, because it was like lightning, but not lightning, like there was no lightning anywhere. Um, but every time that this light would happen, it would light up so extremely bright that you could see things that weren't there. Um, if that makes any sense. So as I kept looking, I noticed there was like a big kingdom in the valley. And I say kingdom, I mean like um, a big fortress or something. There was a huge wall around it, and each time the light would like go off, I would look farther and farther, like see what all was there, how far it went. Um, and so like I basically noticed like a big old wall. Inside the wall was houses. Um, like they were all pretty big houses anyway. But like as the houses went backwards, they were getting bigger and bigger. And then there was like another wall that was also like a raise. Um, like the elevation went up in the inner part. And in the inner part, you could see some sort of a structure building thing. Um, but I couldn't see exactly what it was because it was too bright. Like around that was too much light too. Uh, and then I was like, yeah, cool. And then I just had the thought look up. So like I was looking up, and then the next time it flashed, there was like uh, gigantic rings in the sky. And they were all, yeah, I don't know, vibrant colors and stuff. Really beautiful. So, sorry, I had to pause the video because it was getting pretty loud. Um, so after I had seen the rings, I was like, oh, this is so cool. And I yelled to my wife, I was like, hey, come, you have to come and look at this. Like, this is so cool. Every time there's this light, there's something here. Like, it's not, it's not there, but when the light goes off, it's there. And she was like, you're insane. That's not possible. Things don't just come out of thin air. And I was like, no, I promise, like it's here. Like just come look and you'll see. And she was like, no. So I was like, dang, like I just wish that she could see this, you know? So then I was like, oh yeah, I took my phone out and I took a picture and I came to show it to her. When I looked at it, I waited, until the flash went off. I took the picture. So on the picture, when I looked, it was there. I took it to her and showed it to her. And then she was like, that's just the valley. What are you showing me? And then I looked and yeah, it was gone. So yeah, I don't know. Then like some other stuff happened, it was like a change, scenery or something. And then I keep looking back to where I had written this down. Then there was like a time frame that like a bunch of stuff happened. I don't remember every single thing, but there was like different seasons and stuff. So first it was like summertime, but it got like almost pitch black outside. Like it was really hard to see, but you could still see. And then there was like ash falling everywhere. And when the ash was falling, I was like, hurry up, close all the windows. We had to get the windows closed. Because, I guess that's the part of me that lives here in Germany. We leave the windows open to get fresh air since there's no air conditioning and stuff. So yeah, we closed that to make sure nothing came inside because, I don't know, we knew it was bad. But not just in the sense that it's ash and, ash can be harmful, but like, I don't know. It was just different. We waited a bit, then it got sunny. But then I had the feeling, we need to get food. And it needs to be enough to last us until the next chance that we get. So we had gone, my wife and I, we went and we took a wheelbarrow and we were going down the hill through like, the trees and stuff and the garden that was there, and we were picking up all these like vegetables and fruits, all the things that we needed. And about the time that the wheelbarrow was full, the temperature dropped extremely cold. So, we were dressed warm because it had just been summertime just a few minutes ago. But then randomly the temperature dropped, and suddenly it was under 30. It was like extremely, extremely cold. So I was like, hurry up, we have to go back. It's coming. Then it started snowing, and as we were getting closer to the house, you could see it. Then the snow was like up to the knees. And it was getting harder to push, but I told my wife, like, you have to run ahead, get up there to the house and hold the door open and wait. So yeah, I kept going, trying to run, but it was really hard pushing this up the mountain. And then, I don't know, like next it's like up to the waist, it's getting harder and harder. And then like the ice was going in front of my eyes, like starting to slowly creep, so where it was like all I could see was ice in the corners. And then I had the feeling that the storm was there, but like not the storm. Like behind me, the storm was trying to come to me, and I felt that it wanted to hurt me. So I freaked out and I really ran. So yeah, I barely made it to the door. Like I threw the wheelbarrow to the side and just jumped inside. My wife like slammed the door and shut it. And then, yeah, I don't know, just being inside, I wasn't afraid anymore that this thing was there and trying to hurt me, because it was like I knew for whatever reason when I was inside this house, nothing could harm me. Like it's not allowed to. So, yeah. Yeah, and then, I just kept sitting there waiting, watching the weather change. And we didn't have the food anymore because, it disappeared, but at the same time, we didn't need it anymore somehow. And then I would just go continuously watch all the times that this light was going off, and I would watch, periodically go up and watch the kingdom thing appear and reappear. And every time it did, all I could say was like, wow, God is so amazing. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Kind of a strange dream. It's a lot of weird things, but yeah, it doesn't make sense. And then I think it was about 2 weeks ago. I didn't write down the date, um, or what happened, because it was such an easy, small dream that I'm not gonna forget it. It was the same setting in almost all the dreams I've had for the past 2.5 years, where I'm like standing outside in this area where everything's gray and rubble. All the houses are destroyed. There's fires and stuff everywhere. Um, and you know, in the other dreams, you usually like see people running, screaming, and they're in terror and um, trying to survive, whatever. But this time it was that same area, same setting, just no people. It just felt really ominous. Um, and then, if anyone remembers, I had a dream before where I had seen like a gigantic angel that was like 500 meters tall, just in the sky. I think I wrote that on Facebook. If not, I'll make another video and say that. But um, so this was like, I felt that presence that I had from before, from that really big angel. I didn't see it this time. I just felt that it was there in the sky, and it just said "last call." Um, and then right before I woke up and I heard that, I just thought, dang it, like, because it really does feel like it's like the end times, like, not to be uh, strange, but feels like it's there. And I don't know, I keep having these feelings like I haven't been doing enough for people, and I backslid for a while, but I feel like I need to be doing more for sharing. Like, it took me a long time to even share these dreams. I had them for like 2 years before I even started sharing them, um, with other people that weren't family. But I guess I just want to say, keep active in your relationship with God and everything. I know I used to be like this. I used to think, after I started backsliding and stuff, it didn't really matter anyway, because I got saved when I was like 12. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. Once you're saved, you're saved. That's it. You're good. Done deal. It doesn't matter what you do after that, as long as you ask for forgiveness. But then, I forget where I had seen it, but somewhere in the Bible, like the way that it mentioned this spoke to me. I was like, yeah, that's not right. Then, like, the next day after that, I had seen another preaching, and the pastor said the same thing, talking about that exact same thing I just read the day before. Which maybe that's just our opinions. I don't know. That I thought about that, and that he said that as well. But just keep ready, and if you're gonna be trying to help other people and stuff, be thoughtful about how you're doing it. Have people say, I know a lot of people, especially too, that were Christians before and they're like agnostic now and stuff, and they despise Christian people because they're so uptight and evil, for the most part, but it's like, just be thoughtful. There used to be like that saying a long time ago, what would Jesus do? So if you're talking to someone or looking at someone or interacting with people, don't use your own thoughts. Think about what you're doing, how you're looking at people and stuff. Try to show more love, because I don't know, showing love is how we're gonna get more people to wake up. Thanks, and hope someone, I don't know, likes this. Maybe knows what those weather parts were in the dream, or you know, maybe the rings in the sky that were like really colorful and stuff. But yeah, thanks.